Entrepreneurs, good day future accountants, and good day to all my Katek book, my subscribers. Thank you very much for supporting my YouTube channel. And for today's video, we're going to discuss further more on accounting equations, which I previously discussed the other day, the relation of effect of transaction, the positive, the negative, and the zero. So if there is an increase, that is positive, and if there is a decrease, that is negative, and if there is no effect of the transaction, that is zero. So in accounting equation class, we remember that in accounting system, business transaction should be number 1, recorded, number 2, classified, number 3, summarized, and number 4 is interpreted. All of these function and accounting cannot be made unless you follow the basic accounting equations, which is asset is equals to liabilities and a plus equity. Accounting equation can be defined as number 1. It is also known as balance sheet equation because it represents the relationship of three elements such as asset, liabilities, and owner's equity. And then it is number 2, it is the foundation of double entry bookkeeping system. Double entry bookkeeping system is recording of transaction that requires equal balance of the total amount, both debit and credits. So sometimes we can say that asset equals equity. Thus, this equation is used mostly applied asset equals to liabilities plus owner's equity. The equation that I have given to you on the last discussion, we maintained the balance. The left side represents the assets and the right side are the liabilities and owner's equity. So for accounting equation expanded class, please be ready with your pen and paper because we're giving you actual example and we're going to solve it together. So once you're ready of your pen and ball pen, so sabayan nyo ako. Okay? So in accounting equation expanded, the accounting equation should always be balanced. The effect of each transaction will either increase or decrease the elements of each accounting equation. Remember that owner's equity increases by investment of an owner. Any earnings or income or revenue, it increases. And it decreases due to incurred expenses and personal drawings of the owner. So any expenses incurred of the business, it will decrease the owner's equity. Okay? So to further illustrate this is how transaction increase and decrease of the accounting equation. So when you're ready, have your paper and ball pen. So let's solve together. I have here an example of the problem that we're going to solve. We will try to analyze, classify, and interpret the problem. We will going to classify the assets, the liabilities, and the equity. So with the signs, the positive, the negative, and the zero relation, and then with the figure. Okay, so were you ready? Let's go. So our sample problem is Mr. Ting Tang opened a law firm and invested 50,000 cash. So 50,000 cash is invested. So analyzation is positive on asset cash, particularly 50,000 yung nag-increase. No relation sa liabilities plus owner's equity tumaas din positive tan capital 50,000. Then transaction number 2. Both office supplies worth 5,000 on credit from BRM Enterprises. So analyzation dito, office supplies increase positive 5,000. Tapos liabilities is accounts payable Then, owner's equity, 0. Then, number 3, Bill James Young for service rendered 12,000. Then, analyzation dito, accounts receivable, 12,000 increase sa assets, 0 liabilities plus owner's equity of service revenue, 12,000. Okay, increase yan kasi owner's equity income yan. Transaction number 4. Sabi dito, he bought tables and chair for business for worth 6,000. So, both tables and chairs. So, furnitures and fixtures. Number 4. Positive yan, asset increase of 6,000. Then, another asset decrease, ang cash natin mababawasan kasi bumili nga tayo. So, 6,000 din negative sa cash. So, no relation yan sa ating liabilities at saka owner's equity. Kasi puro asset yung nagtaas at saka nagbaba. Then, number 5, Mr. Ting Tan issued promissory note enterprises. So, nag-issue siya ng promissory note. So, ang analysis natin dito sa number 5 is 0 tayo sa asset, no relation tayo sa wala namang asset. Pero dito sa liabilities, increase tayo sa notes payable, 5,000. Then another decrease of accounts payable sa 5,000. Kasi nga, noong transaction number 2, office supplies 5,000 on accounts yun. So yun, nababayaran na yan. Pero nung bayad niya is promissory. Number 6, paid the salary of clerk 5,000 and utilities of 3,000. So, dalawa ang transaction dito sa number 6. So, negative tayo sa cash, 8,000. Kasi 5 and 3 yon, dalawa. 8,000 yon. Tsaka, wala tayong relation sa ating liabilities. Pero dito sa owner's equity, decrease tayo sa salaries and utilities at 8,000. Dalawa yon, salary 5,000 at saka utilities 3,000. Kaya 8,000 yung nakalagay dyan. Number 7, paid note issued to BRM Enterprise. So ngayon nagbabayad naman siya ng note issued niya. So ang transaction relation dito sa number 7 is bawas tayo sa cash natin, negative tayo sa cash natin na 5,000. Tapos ang ating notes payable, negative din, magde-decrease na tayo kasi magbabayad na tayo 5,000 and then, yan, negative yan dapat. Decrease yan kasi magbabayad na tayo. Then, ang ating owner's equity, 0. Then, transaction number 8, Mr. Tintang withdraw 15,000 from the business for his personal use. So, nagwi-withdraw yung may-ari ng pera niya para sa personal use niya. So, ang ating analyzation dito sa number 8, negative tayo sa cash, particularly ang cash natin mababawasan, mag-decrease siya ng 15,000. No relation sa liabilities. Pero yung owner's equity natin, magdi-decrease yan. So, yung account niyan is Mr. Tan Drawing kasi nagwi-withdraw nga siya for 15,000. So, that is decrease kasi nagkuha siya ng pera. So, magde-decrease ang owner's equity. Mababa. 9, Mr. Tintan paid for utility expense worth 3,000. So, nagbabayad na naman siya ng 3,000 ng utilities expense. So, analyzation natin dito, natural, decrease tayo sa cash, particularly cash, magbabawas tayo ng 3,000. No relation naman tayo sa liabilities. Pero, since utility expense is magbawas tayo sa ating owner's equity ng 3,000. So, ganyan ho ang pagre-record at pag-a-analyze. Ito yung sample problem, pwede nyo tingnan. Thank you for watching.